welcome. Today I am doing my series Talkin' Trash, and basically I am going through all of the products that I have used up in the last several months, and I'm just giving you a review. I'm telling you my honest thoughts. I'm letting you know if they worked for me, if they didn't work for me, and if I happen to think they might work for you. So a little bit about myself is that I have combination sensitive skin. I live in Central Florida, so it tends to get very warm and very humid, and my skin does react to pretty much everything I put on it, regardless of how sensitive or gentle the formula is supposed to be. So most of what I have here is skincare, and there's a couple of other things, but I'm just going to kind of give you my thoughts. So the first thing I have for you is the Anua Heartleaf Pore Control Cleansing Oil. This is a Korean beauty brand, and I got this, I believe, from my mom. She had seen an influencer, someone on YouTube, using this, and it really does help to clear out your pores. Now, I believe it says online, you can find this on Amazon, that it removes makeup. I didn't feel like it did a very good job removing makeup, so if I wanted to use this, I either did it first thing in the morning, which is not usually when I like to do that type of cleansing on my skin, or I would use an oil-based cleanser to remove and break up all of my makeup and sunscreen, and then I would use this to clear out my pores. That's just what I did. It may work differently for other people. I do have a little bit, my pores are a little larger, but that was how I found was the best way to use it. I really like this. It's very thin, it's very easy to work with, and you know, it did the job. So I really like that. I recommend it. And before I forget, anything that I am able to link down below for you, I will. And if it is an affiliate link, there will be an asterisk next to whatever the product is, so that you know that I earn a small commission. So if you'd like to use my link, I greatly appreciate it. The next one is an oil cleanser. It is the Peach and Lily Ginger Melt Oil Cleanser. This says that it dissolves, clarifies, and cleanses. I really enjoyed this oil cleanser. I wasn't sure that I would like it. Again, this is a Korean beauty product. I love Korean beauty products, but they are not all the same, and they don't all necessarily work for me. This is not too thin, but it's also not too thick. It has a very nice, luxurious feel to it. It warms up well in your hand. It, you know, emulsifies well, and my skin felt clean without feeling squeaky clean. So it still felt, you know, plump and hydrated and very clean. Most of the time, using a second cleanser with this, I maybe didn't have to. I usually did, but just a great product. The next one is the Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Moisture 5.5 Soft Cleansing Gel, and it is unscented. I really enjoyed this. It worked very well, especially in the spring and summer months. I believe I started this toward the end of official summer, but in Florida it was still very warm and humid at the end of last year. So it really is very lightweight. It doesn't leave a residue. It washes off cleanly, and it left my skin feeling hydrated. My skin was not tight or dry in any way, and it's a really good size too. It's 100 milliliters or 3.4 fluid ounces, and again, you can get this on Amazon. So I really enjoyed that cleanser, and I will possibly get it again. And the only reason I say possibly is because there's so many products out there that I want to try, but this was great for my sensitive skin. Actually, all three of these products, great for my sensitive skin, and I did not have any issues around my eyes. So that's always a plus. The next one is my very favorite vitamin C serum. This is the May Love the Glow Maker Antioxidant Serum. It's 1 fluid ounce. It is made in the US, And this is supposed to be very similar to the SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic serum. And I love this. I think that it's great. I am not great with doing a vitamin C serum in the morning. Sometimes I just do, you know, wet my face, do an eye cream and a moisturizer and sunscreen. So it just kind of depends on the mood I'm in. But this really does, I feel, make a difference with my skin texture and evening everything out. I really enjoy this, and I recommend this to anyone who wants something that's more affordable than the SkinCeuticals brand. My next product is by Mary & May, which is another Korean beauty brand. It is their Something and Blackberry Complex Serum Youth and Glow. It's fragrance free. I don't know how to say that word, so I'm not even going to try. Sorry. It is 30 milliliters, 1.01 fluid ounces. I use this serum mainly at night, and I did it from hairline to chest because of the youth and glow part. I just thought, you know, that made sense. And I felt like this did wonders to my skin. It just helped with smoothing. It helped with pigmentation. It helped with evening out the skin tone, and it helped with texture. I really enjoyed this. I have not repurchased it, but I do hope to repurchase it in the future. So this is definitely on my list because I don't have anything in my routine right now that does what this does. It really is fantastic. The next and sort of last skincare product I have is by Edam. It is their Cloud Cushion Airy Brightening Moisturizer. Now this came in this beautiful glass jar. It's 50 milliliters or 1.69 fluid ounces. And as you can see, I wiped this thing as clear as I possibly could. I love this moisturizer. I don't know how this would do in summer for my combo skin, but this was amazing in less humidity, cooler weather, even when it was a little warm, but it still wasn't 90 degrees with 90% humidity. When it was, you know, 80 degrees and lower and, you know, 75% humidity and less, that's, you know, when I was really using this. And it was fantastic. I would love to have this again. I actually have a couple of Korean moisturizers that I'm using now, so I am not going to repurchase this right away, but it's definitely on my list. I absolutely love this. Thank you to Edam because they actually sent this to me to try with no expectation of anything. Actually, I didn't have to review it. I didn't have to talk about it. They just sent it to me. So I would definitely recommend this to anyone with combo skin for fall, winter, spring. Again, I'm not sure how this would do in the summer if you're in warmer, more humid climates, but I really enjoyed this. I opened it in January and we're now getting toward the end of April. So yeah, this is fantastic. The next product is the Allies of Skin Peptide and Ceramide Repair Lip Balm. It actually comes in a stick. It is completely gone. I was using a spatula to get some of that out, but there's still a tiny bit in there, I guess, but it's pretty much done. I really enjoyed this. I believe that Allies of Skin is a Korean brand as well. They're a little bit more science-based, I think. And I think that this is on Amazon as well. I really enjoyed this product. I love that it's travel friendly. You can stick it in your bag. It's just easy to take with you. A lot of the lip products that I enjoy, especially, you know, balms and things like that, they tend to be in pots or tubes or, you know, something that's not quite as easy to travel with. So I do really like this. I haven't picked it back up yet, but I always look to see on Prime Days if it's on sale because you never know. Because for a lip balm, it is a little more expensive, but compared to some of the stuff I've used, it's not. So it just kind of depends on what you want to spend. But I did use it a lot. The one makeup product I have is the Tower 28 Make Waves Mascara in Jet Black. This is, I mean, it's a little stuck there. This is a fantastic mascara. If you want something that's not going to smudge or flake on you, I could wear this all day and I didn't have any issues. I really enjoy it. I think that it's a fantastic mascara. If you have Asian lashes, you know, they're shorter, they're straighter. I don't know if this would be too heavy for you, because I'm not really sure. Mine are not super short, but they are straight. I would curl my lashes before putting this on, and ultimately they would fall by the end of the day, but I get that with all mascara that I've tried, but I haven't tried Japanese mascara, and they're supposed to be the best, especially for Asian eyes. So there you go. But I did really enjoy this. So if you want something and you don't mind spending a little bit more, this is one of the best mascaras I've tried that's, you know, in that mid to higher range price point. Next, I'm going to show you a hair care product. This is the In Common Magic Mist 4-in-1. This is a leave-in conditioner, a detangler, a smoothing balm, and a heat protectant. My hairdresser told me about this, and let me tell you, did I just say hairdresser? My hairstylist, wow, how old am I, told me about this, and this is actually the mini size. It is 3 fluid ounces or 88 milliliters. I think I've had 2 of these, and I now own the full-size version. Again, you can get this on Amazon. You can get this on their website. Sometimes there's a discount. I love this product. I've not ever heard anyone talk about this product. I love this product, and I think it really does help make a difference on my hair. And I will say, so my hair takes forever to dry, especially if I'm letting it air dry. It takes several hours. If I go to blow dry it, it can take me almost half an hour to dry my hair. I mean, it's crazy. So it's not something I can do when I'm in a rush. And this, I don't know how or why, because it doesn't say that, this helps to cut down the drying time. I don't know how. I spray it in my hair or I put it in my hands, and then, you know, I do the prayer hands or whatever. This really does help cut down on blow drying. So I love it. And last but not least is the Native deodorant for sensitive skin in Cotton and Lily. So it does specifically say on the cap, sensitive. It's aluminum free and baking soda free. I actually purchased their Build a Pack, and I think you can pick up to 3 items on their website. And there's a little bit of a discount doing it that way instead of buying them individually. I do know that you can buy Native now at Walmart, at Target. I don't know about anywhere else, but like I said, I got this off of Amazon, off the Native website. Of all the aluminum-free deodorants I've tried, this is the only one that seems to work the best. But I will say, I can still tell when I'm sweating, but I don't think I can smell the odor, which I think is really the purpose of a deodorant. It's not an antiperspirant. You know, antiperspirants are known for clogging the pores under your arm, and that's partly why they're not really the safest, because you're supposed to sweat. Most people sweat, and so clogging your pores and trying to prevent yourself from sweating could be harmful to your body, because when you sweat, your body's trying to regulate its temperature. So for me, I do like this because I haven't had any issues and I don't smell the odor, although it does say that there is fragrance in this, so I'm not crazy about that. And the other thing is, I recently learned that they sold to Procter & Gamble, which, I mean, fine. I know that means that they're going to reach a larger audience and they're going to have, you know, more funds and things like that. But sometimes, or from some of the things I've been reading, when these small independent brands that are trying to do good sell to the larger companies, they lose some of that, what they're trying to accomplish. So I am looking into some other deodorants. I actually ordered one during the Sephora sale, and I will share my thoughts on that when I get it. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, so for now, that is everything. I'm going to go because I can hear the dogs playing with some toys, and it's making a lot of noise. So thank you so much for sticking with me. Please like this video if you enjoy hearing these kind of speedier reviews, you know, lots of empty products, things I've actually fully tried. And let me know if there's anything that you're interested in seeing or hearing about. I do not typically go out and buy new releases of products, whether it's skincare, makeup, anything like that. That's just not what I do. But if there is something that you really want to know about, or that really is just catching your eye and you think I would like it also, let me know, because it may be something that I have my eye on and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll get that. Otherwise, I really hope that you will consider subscribing and joining my community here on the beauty space, and, you know, just being a friend and having somewhere to go where, you know, you can just hang out with someone. I hope to have a live video soon, if not around the time that this goes up. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, no matter where you are. And please remember to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you next time. Bye.